It feels like God, it has to be the X factor in this fight now. If you can catch up the Terror-Bladed.
So look at where they're pinging. They want to go the full wraparound. Great positioning from Vitaly.
Instant use of the Thunder Gods as well. Scouts out the Primal, but the jump in from Theological and might give him enough time to get the Primal split up, but Ame just turns and starts to right-click the members down. Bye-bye went to Wyve, and it's going to buy back to look to rejoin. But how do they address Ame at the moment? Lumi's going to be into the middle, charging up directly, but the green from Y might give him a time for the Sun and the Black Hole as well. Ame's alive, and now they can turn it around. As the right-clicks are going to work. Lumiere will fall, and the rest of Akori will join him in the grave as PSG.LGD. They were seconds away from losing the team fight, seconds away from Ame being blown up. They got a DD on Ame as well to play with.
And the
see how
bottom lane pushing in.
It's important if they can dispel it, but guarded again, the person that's going to be caught out. They need the Winter Wyvern in this team fight. The save along with the curse to potentially deal with Ame is vital for them, but they will not have him.
This is the threat.
Now Ame, he's just going to jump into the T4 tower. A couple of crits. Oh my, Ame just cleans up Analog. And Shinkyu's going to fall up as well, grouping them all together. Faithbeyond's waiting for the opening. Vitaly won't be able to play with the split, but Ame protected with the BKB for the moment, so he's able to reposition. Radiance missed. Down the Dazzle though. Wire's going to be caught out for the moment. Buying a little bit of space, going to be nothing to say. Once again, the toss to force them to group up. As they're in with the Black Hole, it'll be stopped in its tracks. A lot of damage thanks to the Winter's Curse, but they've lost Lumiere. They've lost the main damage source, and the rest of the components are going to crumble as soon as the Shadow Fiend gets buried 6 feet under.
Misha, getting a last hit there, a bit of experience before Yuragi arrives at that bottom lane. And level 1 in the Nether Ward. And try and contend with a bit of spam coming out of Armor Engine Q, but there's a stun into one raise. Looking for the short range one, but couldn't get in range. Yuragi with no time walk though, just gonna get chased down and right-clicked for first blood for LGD.
And they leave it for the SF. That's so nice for them. He'd use time walk just to...
Where's Y wandering now? Got interesting obs ward placed there. That just gives a little glimpse of vision.
The kill bottom. Yep.
Oh, the raise.
Yep. Hit the double close range, and then he backed off for the long range. And Yuragi trying to punish, needs a lucky bash though, and he's just not getting it. The level 1 bash, only 12%. And
last ditch glyph keeps the tier 3 alive on 20 health. Yuragi fake bumping the Requiem. Gotta be careful now, he's sprouted up though. He needs to get his BKB off. They've got Full Forest behind him to buy. No, they don't. It's on cooldown. They don't have the save available for Yuragi, so he's going to die. Ame just comes in, kills off 2. Dives behind tier 3s a little bit there, but fall back and focus objectives is the name of the game for LGD.
Can always be attacking in this if you're not really being kited. And LGD, they want to charge in here.
Man, nothing to say. Breaks up the high ground, spots out Misha. Does get the toss back, and a blink grab from Amar, not connecting on anything. Faithbeyond aggressively blinked in on towards Tiger, getting the fear on the Oracle. Pango trying to slow down Yuragi's retreat. Needs the BKB Requiem to fear them up, but he's been caught out, stunned up by the Rolling Thunder, and finished off. GG call. A tremendous victory, 2-0 in fact for LGD over OG.
He's looking right with the anti-armor from that, so could do more damage than we're used to seeing. As Marty just run into everybody, tossed back though. They want to bring him down. Marty getting straight on top of the leader, but the leader just out-damages him massively. Down goes the Bristleback. Zinky being beaten up by Boxy. He's trying to get the return kill here, but the Black Hole coming out onto 2 as they swing around the backlines here. Leader getting beaten down by Mickey, but Mickey, he getting beaten down by Ame. Both of course turn on him, tear him apart. You can't fight into that, not without your Bristleback. Another huge tossback coming out from Jinkyu. Aegis, the open wounds healing, which is basically a satanic, then an actual satanic. And just in case it goes really, really wrong, they've got a Wind Waker on Jinkyu now as well, who is just going to throw back Boxy and then Wind Waker himself down to the low ground style points. And so you just flying on out of there. Black Hole coming down onto Matthew and Arden. Just beeline it throw. Hold number 2, catching out 3. Absolutely beautiful stuff from Faith Beyond. The buyback is there from the Bristleback. It's not though from the left track, baiting them out with the first hole, jumping through for the second, and that's the big one. Catches 3. Ooh, nice. How much coming through? Zai's in here. Does he have the damage to take down this big tiny? I mean, the rest of Liquid coming in to try and take him out, but in comes Innocence with the Sunray, healing him up, jumping in comes the Supernova, but they've taken down Nothing to Say, and now Well, there's a little bit of a lull in the fight, but Ame, he's jumping in deep here. He wants to try and find some targets on the backlines. Faith Beyond's able to slow down Zai. Coil comes out, doesn't actually catch it, but he's still going to die regardless. Zai will die. Now, they've also found Boxy as well. Faith Beyond finding another. Nikkei and Insane just waiting on the high ground, but Matu, I got nothing to say. That's a big jump, and the black hole comes out from Xingqiu holding back the sniper. They've caught a big boy. Matu blinking away from this one, trying to get himself out with the 4 stuff, but he is going to survive, but his teammates will not. 4 dead on the side of Liquid. LGD.Ame is absolutely doing it this game.
Primal Beast. You know what's nothing to say here.
Hunted right now. They really wanted him, but now when they go to Xingqiu instead to the somewhat easier kill, they'll allow this to happen. The Chen all heal will come out. It goes into the Shadow Realm to buy time. Rolling Thunder is in from Somnus. They haven't been able to bring down Xingqiu just yet. The final kiss from Morty will do so, but here comes nothing to say. Looking for revenge. Onslaught all across into this lane, tramples him down, and with the Pulverize, they should kill the Snapfire. At the same time, Primal Roar did come out onto Kaka. Not enough to kill him just yet. North of the fight, Ame actually brings down Chalice all alone. And now he wants to engage into these heroes that are starting to fall lower and lower. Onslaught connects onto Kaka, and then Ame is enabled to get himself a double kill. Somnus is scouted. KB TP out from Ghost. Chalice will have 4 stops soon-ish, but he hasn't caught with the Onslaught. He's going to end up getting brought down, unfortunately, granting a double kill towards Innocence. And Somnus is being body blocked in. He's stranded in the middle of nowhere. The Pulverize will be there to bring him down. X-Nova almost died to the Bedlam. Gets held in position by the Cursed Crown. Ame will have Primal Spring coming very shortly. He sees him. He knows what's up. He's going to get this kill. And this time, it's not going to be 3, it is 4. They get the Aegis for the side of RNG, but
everything is empty. This is a big tell right now. Gaming Gladiators, they don't see anyone, and they see the entire map, so something is up.
They're grouped up. There's the immediate jump over onto Celery. Quick pick off. They would like to grab themselves this Rubik, but be able to quite do it as they do fight back. They're looking to fight Xingqiu, punching away, but again, here we go. Solar Guardian coming to play. They want to get rid of Ace as fast as possible, and they will be able to find it. Global Silence is going to get used. They're trying to finish off Nothing to Say, and they just don't manage to do it. Okay, there it is. There's the final hit. They're going to first down Donacho, first down Tofu, and the chase is on to Celery. This is not looking like he's going to be able to survive this, as they do have the Starbreaker. It will connect. To find him, though, they'll just cut down all the trees using the hammer. Xingqiu is just tanking the tower, and that'll be a team wipe for the Gaming Gladiators.
That was a good targeting idea by Gaming Gladiators to realize that definitely you would wish that you could not push them while you're hitting them like that.
In mid lane, Ame jumped, lift off. Solar Guardian, though, again, coming into play as they're gonna get the hook up over onto Doraggio, and the follow-up, it's too much healing. They're not able to get enough damage to finish off this punch as they take down Ace. Next, Celery tries to run away. We'll get this pose. Boom.
Remember when shrines inside the base were a thing that you heal yourself from as well?
Yeah.
Jump in though from PSG.LGD, massive initiation. The 2 supports just turned into wet noodles. As now, well, Boom trying to hold their high ground here, but they are showing no signs of leading on the side of PSG.LGD. They might be able to bring down Xingqiu. The Growth Survivor doing a lot of work, but the BKB is going to get him out of there. They're going to lose Ame the 1 to buyback coming out from the Earthshaker as well. Xingqiu might just throw his life out here to try and save him, but actually, he doesn't need it. The Frost Shield just doing way too much work. Nothing to say. Also dropping the BKB. Definitely not planning on that as they go for the Infest play once again. Smoke up.
Nothing to say, it's just deciding what he wants his final inventory to be at this point. Just get it all geared up.
Jesus. Roger just absolutely evaporates, does have the buyback, and Slark using the nice little concussive shot to bounce back the onslaughting Primal Beast, but the hack, he's losing his health fast here as Ame's going to be able to rip him apart. Nothing to say. In on the front lines, takes down Notice. Now they'll move across towards the sniper. Thane is dead as well. The slam comes out. It's very pretty from Roger, but ultimately useless as they will tear through everybody. GG is called, and PSG.LGD back in TI form, completely smashed down upon Boom in this game number 1.
LGD making it look easy. Wraith Pact. He's got a refresher shard for himself.
Yep, he's scaled very nicely into the late game here. Sword backstab onto 2. That's not bad. Requiem to follow. They'll take down Notice straight off the bat. They'll turn their attention towards the Supernova. That is gone as well. That boom, miss initiation there. The beautiful little
the bounce
double
off the
stun coming
creeps.
out. Oh my goodness, Faithian styling on this sniper. Lal gets brought down as well. 3 dead on that boom. LGD, you cannot count these guys out.